Now we're going to be looking at the supervisor portal, which has a few purposes. Firstly, a workshop supervisor can use it to see the upcoming scheduled jobs, including PMs, defects, and anything in between. Secondly, they can see the current and planned availability of the technicians in the workshop, and they can assign tasks to the technicians to oversee the running of the workshop, all from a mobile device. So we'll log in, again with a unique username and password. And one of the first things that happens is this banner on the right hand side appears to remind me of the location that we're logged into. One of the first things that we're going to want to do is look at the upcoming jobs and see how our day is going to plan out. So we go into active requests. So this shows all of the jobs which are due. So we can filter by the workshop that we're currently in, and we can sort by the due date. And this is everything due at our current workshop in date order. So this shows us all of the overdue jobs, things which are due today and things which are due in the future. So we've also got that forward plan of what's happening in the future. So if we scroll down, we should be able to find that vehicle with the failed inspection earlier, and here it is. So there are two jobs which have been created. So these are two defects that were spawned automatically from one was from the failed inspection line, and the other one was a defect that the driver raised. So we can click onto the job, and some information will appear. So if the job is scheduled, if it's something like a regular service, the information about the schedule will appear here. So it will tell us about the last done date and also what the interval is. It will also tell us the reason for the job. So in this case, it's an inspection. If it was a scheduled maintenance job, it would describe it as scheduled maintenance, and it will also tell us if it's expecting the job to be a warranty violation. So assuming that the vehicle is turned up and we want to see to it ASAP, so that we can get it back out on the road and it can perform its duty, we're going to want to open the work order. So we click up here to view the asset, and we get a preview of the asset details first. So we can scroll down just to see some details, information about the unit and who actually uses the vehicle day in, day out. So once we're happy, we can click down here and create work order. If there's existing vehicle alerts, they'll appear at the top, but we want to select a visit reason, why the vehicle is arriving in the workshop. In this case, it's here because of a defect note. If we have a new meter reading, we can update that now. Alternatively, we can wait until the vehicle is actually on the ramp. And the date and time of the work order is going to default to the current date and time. So as well as opening the work order, we want to add some jobs. And we can start with those two defects. If the vehicle also had preventative maintenance tasks due, they would also be visible here, and it would be possible to add those to the work order as well. So we simply click to add these through, and then we create the work order. Now that the work order is created and the jobs have been added, we want to assign those jobs to a technician. So in order to do that, we want to look at our task allocator and the current activity. Current activity tells us what our technicians are currently logged onto, so we can see immediately that this middle technician here is logged onto a job working on the steering wheel, and the other two technicians, they are currently logged in waiting for an assignment. So to assign a job, we go into the task allocator. On the left we have a list of all of the tasks which can be allocated, and on the right are the technicians who we can allocate the jobs to. So we've got some more information about the technicians here, including the current volume of assignments that they have. So we can see immediately that these two technicians at the bottom, they don't have any available hours left. Philip's got 2 jobs assigned to him already, totaling 8 hours, and Stuart's also got 1 job totaling 8 hours. Marilyn's got no jobs assigned, so we can go ahead and assign those jobs to Marilyn. So down at the bottom, here the 2 jobs are, and we can simply drag them and drop them. And now that the jobs are assigned, the technician can log into their app, they can sign on to the jobs, and they can perform them.